Man, let me get my day ones on the phone.
Hello.
Hey, yo, bro, these my days. Time to get to work.
Like
Both flats and Cadillacs. Hey, Bush, I need you to bring that energy, my day. Slide up on you like a sidekick. Correct. It's time to give the people what they want.
Oh, brother. My day ones.
These my day ones.
What up? It's your boy K to the DOT back in the building with my day ones. Here we are again, time and time again, back at it again in the studio. Grateful. How y'all living, fellas? How we doing?
Everything good. We feeling good, man.
Yeah. It's always a blessing to be back.
Already.
Everybody want to be positive. I'm going to be real.
Easy.
It's hard right here.
At least it's not 176.
Oh, my God.
I won't complain.
Okay, amen.
Yeah,
amen.
the weather has been on point, and I thank God for that.
Absolutely. No, it's been a blessing. You know, last week we was able to get in here and do some work. Got some good positive feedback. Excited to continue to move. Glad the consistency in what we doing, putting content out. It's been fun. We got some positive feedback from some people we saw at lunch today. Said enjoying what we doing, keep doing what we doing. They love to see us, being consistent with our work. So that's always nice. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so with that being said, y'all know the routine. Let's go ahead and tap in and check in. Buck, you want to lead us off?
Oh, man. Well, I got to go first this time.
Yeah, well,
Gosh, I wasn't ready. I was thinking of a great answer. No.
Not a great answer.
A great answer.
Man, I don't want to be a regular answer.
Man, I've been good. Things at home have been great. Church has been great. Work has been great. Having some fun. Went to my first worship night. That was amazing.
Hey.
Service today was great too. So, as you say, moving and grooving, winning and never losing.
It's a lifestyle. Okay. Mm-hmm. My boy Boosh, tap in with us, my guy.
Well, y'all know what it is. Always doing something. There's something that needs to be done. I had a great weekend, actually. I had a great weekend. I was able to play with my brothers. Shout out to NSA. We played at the Vatos Tacos restaurant, and it was actually their 2-year anniversary. So shout out to them.
Hey, shout out to them.
That's where we played at. That was their second location. They have one off of going towards BC.
Okay,
in that area. So 2 years, yeah. I didn't try none of their food.
No, that question was coming.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine you playing your heart out and you looking at all them plates, dishes being served to the, to the customers. You just looking at the plates like that's sizzling nice.
The sizzle was nice.
Yeah. Corn side of fries. Ooh. Okay. All right. But other than that, man, it's been great. I'm looking forward to another week. I'm very happy to be here.
Right on, brother.
Very happy to be here.
Always a pleasure.
Happy to have you here, too.
Always a pleasure.
At the end of the day.
Amen.
Go, Ray. Ooh, bars.
Focus with this guy.
He said at the end of the day, go, Ray.
What?
At the end of the day, go, Ray.
At the end of the day.
He slid in that.
Hey, man, the week been good. Work been good. Blessed. Everything is solid.
Amen,
Everything is
amen.
solid, man. Got some time away, so I'm good.
Amen. I dig it. Yeah. Likewise for me, man. It was been one of my better weeks, as far as a little battle daily. But it's been a good week, great weekend. Like you said, worship night was lit on Friday. The vibes was in there, the group, the core. We was missing some people, for other obligations. But it was awesome. Some people showed up that ain't been with us before.
Is this the last night?
Oh no, we got one more this Friday.
Next week.
This is every Friday of the month.
Every Friday this month, yes.
August went by fast.
Yeah, don't
Man.
talk about it, bro. But yeah, no, worship night was lit. The vibes is lit. This weekend has been solid. We had some chicken and waffles at the house yesterday, homemade. Right? Well,
you might want to turn the recording off because I'm gonna say that. Boy,
that boy, the exhale told it all,
bro. It was really, really fire.
It was a vibe. It was a good time.
I mean, the waffles. It reminded me of Roscoe's, bro.
No. That's why she had been saying she wanted
the Roscoe's, but imagine a thicker waffle, but with the Roscoe ingredient, that waffle, Lord.
That's what inspired her. She been saying she wanted some Roscoe's.
And this man had the nerve, the audacity, to fry that chicken how you fried that chicken.
It's the audacity.
Keith Lamont, I'm saying the middle. fried the mess out of that chicken.
Thank
And
you, my
together,
brother.
man, that
Sidebar real quick.
that combination of that chicken and that waffle.
He gonna look at me and say, "Don't you mess this up."
I would. I wasn't even going. I wasn't going to even go there.
I'm gonna go there.
Don't mess it up.
But we there.
You
We
looked
there
at
now.
me.
I don't want to bring it out to the. No, I was going.
Don't y'all mess it up.
What I say at the house? Stay at the house.
No. We look. We got a
It was a
spirit.
pep talk. It wasn't like like I had doubt, but it was like.
Yeah, we got a good thing
But
going.
it wasn't. It wasn't because the food was fire. It was because the food was bomb.
Oh,
Okay.
No, the you still,
It is a difference.
No, the
You thought I
vibe
was
was
gonna say
good.
something? No, but
It
no.
was a good time. I ain't
That-
gonna lie.
it was
like
cool.
what you about to say.
No, but realistically, like, yeah.
No,
Like, it was a good time, man.
The energy was cool. The conversation was cool. Just chilling, you know.
And
Saturday.
that nap afterwards.
Yes.
Anyway,
Father.
go ahead.
But yeah, no, it was
So you
good.
got a
fried
quick
chicken?
question.
I didn't know you cook like that.
What?
Something like
Oh,
Oh,
say
he,
something. Hold on.
he
Hold on.
be cooking.
Wait.
He be cooking. He be cooking.
Something
See,
like
I heard the stories, but yeah.
something like.
All I gotta say is one thing: smoke or grill.
I got to give me.
No,
a
I
new
don't
one.
want to get that man started.
I don't want to get no. But
I
anyways,
do got one question for the table though.
Yes, sir.
Pancakes or waffles?
waffles.
I'm about to take these headphones off.
Waffles. He's like, you want
it
to
got
break down the
serious.
scientific, astronomical expectations of the situation. Waffles.
Waffles. I say pancakes. Honestly,
Ooh, waffles. 7 days a week.
a good stack of flapjacks, boy,
The flapjack.
Yeah.
with the butter.
Butter.
It's crazy because I'm leaning more towards pancakes.
Can't go
sorry.
wrong, man.
You know. Question for the audience: waffles or pancakes?
Is this a would you rather?
No,
We ain't
no,
even got there.
that-
We ain't
that
even
was
got
just a
there. This
question.
was
That
just
was
a
just a
matter of
question.
If
But
you
you know,
only pick one,
for the rest of your life. Which
waffle
one
or
you?
pancake, go.
Waffles.
You know, speaking of would you rather,
Yes, sir.
Buckle up.
folks,
Yeah, let me- hold on.
we have a would you rather. Let me get my notes real quick.
Oh, now you acting like Cuddy. Now you acting like Cuddy Ray. Well, at least you have a paper, but I'll go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, this one ain't as crazy as last
If
time.
you would have
though,
pulled out some
but-
glasses, let me just get my.
We gonna have a Uncle Buck
I want
session.
y'all. I want y'all
Yeah.
to be ready for this.
Yeah, you need to get you some glasses. We're gonna have an
All
Uncle Buck session.
So,
Give me the
would
glasses.
you rather? Would you rather? And you're thinking this one is set as a professional sports team, right? Okay. Would you rather be the best player on the worst team, or would you rather be on a winning team and never play?
Boosh, go first.
Well, I love to win, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to be neglected while everybody else is shining, winning, and I'm sitting there just being the glorified, towel boy.
Right.
But I don't want to make this an ego thing. But I would rather be on a sorry team, but killing.
Yeah.
Because I can somewhat. Well, I don't know if I can make an effect because if the whole team's sorry and I'm good, and they're not learning from me, then I don't know what kind of a influence I'll be on. But with basketball, football, it don't matter.
Yeah,
Either
yeah,
sport, just
whatever, right?
Period. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll sit on the bench. Go team.
You gonna win the championships?
I'm lying. I'm going to be the best player on the sorriest team.
You gonna have all of the statistics?
I'm okay. All the awards. that banquet finna be cracking for me.
Okay.
That end
You gonna
of
have
season
all the
banquet. I'm gonna go
deals.
home with a whole truck full of awards.
I was screwed. What about you, Cuddy Ray?
Shoot, nah, I'll be on the worst team, but playing.
Okay, respectfully.
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
I like to win, like he said, but I'm gonna get that attention though.
Yeah.
Kind of think about like the Clippers back in the day.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
But who was
had a
their
lot-
best player on the Clippers?
I can't tell you that right
I
now.
don't
But the
think the
point
Clippers-
is they transition to
Yeah.
where they transition to. You know.
They trash.
You know.
Respectfully, I get it. Okay.
What's a ring if I ain't played? Me.
Yeah.
I need to play. No, I earned that ring.
Yeah.
No.
So-
Real talk. Real talk. Bucko.
No, it's your turn. I asked the question.
Okay. So
I think I know the answer to
I'm
this one.
I'm probably gonna go the same route. I need my stats because I mean you look at certain players that have been on championship teams that have rode the coattails. Like Patrick McCaw, I think his name. The bro won 3 titles in his first 3 years in the league, but barely played.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got 3 rings, but nobody remember you now.
Exactly.
Right, you're not leaving a legacy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, you get to talk about it at home, but they was like, well, Daddy, what did you do on the team? Look here, Sean, I made sure everybody had water.
I got 5 points to
And
hold.
when that championship team had a reunion, you know, you get to be there.
Yeah.
But you won't.
But don't nobody.
So I need all the stats. I'd rather be remembered as a legend who never won, like the Carmelo Anthonys and guys like that never won, the Reggie Millers who are going to be in the Hall of Fame, but just don't have that hardware. The one that matters the most. But I need my stats.
I feel you. It was crazy because for me, I was thinking I'd rather be on the team and not play because I was like, I'm always just sitting back in the cut anyway.
Dead.
I'm always back in the cut anyway. Shoot, let me collect my little coins and do my little side gigs. I'm gonna be the one. Hey, you need some water, bro?
You said collect the
And that's why I almost picked that answer. Because I'm always the one in the cut chilling, looking at everybody else.
Yeah.
Can I interject momentarily? Also, coming with the mindset of being the person who scores all the points and the stats, that come with endorsements and bread.
Oh, no, it
so
do.
I need my money.
It do.
I need all my
That's
checks.
why I switched my answer right back to that.
I need
But
all
see,
my
I'm gonna
checks.
get enough money. I don't need all the money. I'm gonna get enough.
But if
money.
you ain't playing, it's gonna go down.
No.
Every year you get less money.
No, because I'm still on the team. They still got me there. I'm value added in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they gotta fill
just
the roster.
not in the game.
No,
You sound like a Target employee.
because I'm screaming.
You are. I'm a
No,
value.
because my contract got incentives in it. My
I
contract
matter.
got incentives.
I matter.
So when them incentives get reached every time I break a new record,
that's
I
true.
need more. I need
That's
that
true.
check, and then I need Nike to call and tell me that hey, you reached a certain point. We want to break you off and give you your own shoe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. But yeah, that's an interesting one. So y'all here tap in with us in the comments. Would you rather be the winner but don't play? Or would you rather be the loser but be the superstar? Are you really a loser if you're a superstar?
I was going to ask that question.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, because
I don't think so.
It
Like
depends how
Charles
you
Barkley.
phrase it.
Like it's Charles Barkley, they love clowning him on ESPN or TNT because he ain't got no championship and he can't go to the champions party. But I kind of want to go. I'll start my own party. I'm gonna be the Hall of Fame. Anyways, let me stop. So last week we had a conversation. We talked about doing some homework on something before we jump into our main conversation about the difference between grace and mercy.
Pause. Wait, hold on. We had homework?
Miles had a flashback to high school, so we had to sign it.
I was gonna say
Miss
I
Teacher
didn't
Lady.
study.
I'm looking around like,
Well, it was something we talked about. We definitely discussed, tapping in with the people in the following week, learning the difference between grace and mercy. Whether you did the homework or not, specifically, it's all good.
I didn't.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. All right, we're gonna talk about it anyways briefly.
Yeah.
So anybody else before I, give my 2 cents? Anybody got anything that they want to tap in on grace and mercy, or what their opinion, or what they think, or what they may know, or anything?
Well, grace starts with the letter G.
Oh, that's a fact.
Wow.
That is
Wow.
that is a fact.
And mercy.
It don't okay.
It starts with the letter M.
So if you look at them in the dictionary, which one coming first?
Well, let's say our ABCs. To know which letter comes first. So, you work that alphabet, G. Then you got a little bit till M comes. So I think G is first.
And I think that's a reflective of
Jesus
the matter.
first. What up?
Jesus first.
Okay.
Because do you show grace grace before you show mercy? You see how I line up? I'm just saying. I'm sideways. Anyways,
I like how you flipped it and twisted it.
like we
presented
did
it back.
like we did the waffles. Amen.
Hey, man, hey.
Hey. But anyway, so let's talk about it. So the difference. Right, Cuddy, did you have?
Well, define grace and define mercy.
Okay, let's
make
talk
sure
about
we're on
it.
the same page.
So, real quick, grace. Grace is what God blesses us with every day. It's undeserved favor. When God extended us His grace, we don't deserve it because we don't live. Not say we don't live, but we're not perfect. We have sinful nature. We have human nature.
Right.
When He died on the cross for us, that was out of love, grace and love. We didn't deserve it, but He did anyways out of love. So grace is that undeserved favor. I'm gonna show you favor. I'm gonna give you love. I'm gonna give you grace when you don't deserve it. And then mercy, on the other hand, is when you have the ability to punish somebody or revenge or whatever, and you choose not to.
Yeah.
And you can say it's out of grace, but I mean, like I said, it's a difference. So grace, undeserved favor, but mercy is I have something on you. I could move a certain way, but I'm choosing not to.
Yeah.
So it's there's a difference in there when you really understand the definition behind it.
Yeah.
So there's times where you be like, man, I showed him grace, or I showed him. you may be doing one rather than the other one and not realizing because we didn't know the actual difference behind the two. Mm-hmm. So, going to work and not going off on nobody even though they popped off on you, is that grace or mercy?
It could be intertwined.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
I call it grace.
Yeah, like for instance, like when I came back to work, I had a coworker press the heck out of me over something he didn't know nothing about to the point where they was ready to fire bro. Mm-hmm. And I went there and I was like, no, don't fire him. He made a mistake. Let him keep his job.
Yeah.
I showed grace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As long as 6 months of grace you gave that
boy. Well, then I started showing the mercy. It was a choice, but I knew who I had to be. But yeah, it's just understanding the difference so we use our terminology properly, but also understanding even on the other end when somebody has shown us grace or mercy, like, dang, all right, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
God shows us. God has been merciful. We sin, and the wages of sin is death. All men fall short of the glory of God.
Yeah.
But because of His mercy, we're still here. And He extends that grace every day we wake up is His grace.
Yeah.
So,
and I think we've all shown grace. I mean, obviously, right? But like probably in like a relationship or a past relationship, right?
Definitely.
Where, some of you guys had something together and then now you guys aren't together no more and you're like, you know what? Instead of being like, oh, I hate you, hey, I hope you're doing all right. Still wish the best for you, happy life and all that type of good stuff. But you and I just know.
Yeah. It's like when somebody, I hate to use an example, but somebody cheats on you and you decide not to expose them. You just say, you know what, you have a good life. That's mercy. I'm going to be merciful. I'm going to be merciful.
That's grace and mercy.
Yeah, I'm not going to expose you. I'm not going to put you out there as all the names call you, all the names I want to call you. I'm just going to extend mercy, and I'm just put you in the rear view. Yeah. I gotta love you because God tells me to, but I don't have to deal with you on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So little stuff like that makes a difference on how we move, taking into consideration when we moving.
And it definitely depends on the person's heart too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You having the act of giving someone grace and mercy. It all falls in line of where your heart position is.
Yeah.
Because at any moment or at any situation, you could use, you playing with the devil on one side and on the other side, what I'm saying? You'd be like, man, we finna get this dude, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy to really go that negative route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want to be blessed.
Yeah. And
you got to show him grace. In whatever situation is, mercy. Like you say, it goes because the Lord gave us, he shows his grace and his mercy, but we don't deserve it. And who are we to try to just, dictate
that part?
Someone's situation or whatever.
That part.
True.
But it all depends on what it is. Right.
Yeah.
But it all depends what it is. Like, come on now, if it's something personal, like whatever, family thing, and somebody from the outside
has their input.
Has their input on something that they ain't got nothing to do with them. That's out of pocket.
Yeah, no knowledge.
Right.
And it's like, okay, on site when I see you.
Yeah.
Person, not person.
But
you know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, we gotta.
That's woosah. When we talk about mercy, I trip off of because I spend a lot of time reading the Bible, especially the Old Testament, like First Kings, Second Kings. Like there was a lot of stuff that happened back in the day where God was like, He wasn't merciful. I'm striking you down. I'm striking you down.
That wrath was real.
Yes, his wrath in the Old Testament. Woo. So for us to be in the place where we are at, where we have the free will to make the decisions we make, and we still are extended grace and mercy, like just a perfect example of why God came to this earth to set an example for who we should be and how we should live. From loving our neighbors to loving one another to extending grace and mercy. That was one of the biggest lessons I learned because I quick to be like, nope, they did this to me, I'm mad, and I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm just going to treat you different. He's like, that's not what I called y'all to do. It's not what I taught you to do.
That's crazy.
So little stuff like that, man. But
so y'all ain't listening.
Yeah, mercy hard too, right? Especially
baby.
For, I don't want to, I guess I'm going to, but like a Taurus. right?
Hey, whoa,
Did you just get astronomical?
Wait a minute.
I did a little bit.
I'm in that
right?
category too.
Yeah, because the moment we get mad, boy, we can cut somebody deep
Oh yeah.
and not care. Like yeah, you know, and it's just like if you ever get me to that point of where it's like, oh, all gloves are off, like I'm gone, I'm lost. I just got taken over. Like
That's that flesh. He was talking about today. That's that flesh, that carnal that we fight with.
And it's important to, whenever you get to that point, or you know, somebody leads you to the point of destruction, like you don't want to say anything that is going to lead you to come back to apologize.
Because you can't come back once you leave your mouth.
Because
you
I
can't
know
come
that
back from
that cut is a gas for life.
Because they always say the Bible tells us what a man thinketh, or what flows from a man's heart is what he thinketh, something like that. So when you say something, 90% of the time you might have really felt that way.
Oh
so
no,
you
it's some truth in that.
Yeah, it's some truth in it. So,
what you say.
So you can't come back from that. So when you say something to somebody, regardless of how many times you apologize, you didn't hit them in a way that they can't. You can't. Don't get me. They may forgive you,
And that's why your breath stink.
Yeah, but the truth is the truth.
the truth is the truth. And sometimes
And
the
some
truth
stuff needs to be said.
and it's
And whatever happened is going
But
to
sometimes you
happen.
can slide them in.
It's the
See,
delivery.
I'm going to say I
Brother.
have a problem with giving too much mercy and grace.
See,
Because, see, I'm kind of like you. You got to push me to a point.
yeah.
But once I get pushed to that point,
That's it. See red.
it's all red.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I walk away before I get too red.
Yeah.
But, you know, some people like to still
Oh, they want to poke the bear.
poke the bear.
They want what?
And I said you should have chose the alligator, not the bear.
Y'all screaming. He said you should have chose the alligator.
Oh my God,
Side
that
note.
was good.
Side note. Before that was a
This
great
man
lead
is
segue.
this man good, man.
He been preaching.
This dude
He-
raised
he-
something else.
What's the button? We gonna put, Nope. Yeah, that one and that one. You get both of the buttons.
Yeah.
But this on add on that. Then we gonna move on. I see him. I think I put in the group chat the video of the bear was fighting the deer and he
Oh
broke.
my
Oh, God.
Yeah. Told that deer broke his neck and everything. I said, "Who fighting the bear?" No.
We gonna be looking like the people that was sitting there looking at him like,
And it was their wedding day, and they was looking like I said,
Devastated.
why are we still here? But anyways.
yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, that was just something we wanted to tap on real quick. We still learning in this walk with God. Every day is a new journey, new battle.
Yeah.
Just want to encourage
Like
people.
that song today.
Yeah. Want to encourage people to understand that we are not battling in our physical, we battling in the spiritual. So really work on getting your spiritual mindset intact with God, in tune with God and His Word. Because that's the only way we're going to get through this. We got to be equipped. The Bible equips us. God equips us, and we ignore or we don't put on the full armor of God, we will lose some battles, and ultimately that can lead to our demise as believers, as people. So equip yourself properly, but know where you battling at. And if you don't have a home church, Discovery Church is the place to be. Tap in with us. Come join us. We got 15 services to choose from. Ain't no excuse. Whether you went to the club the night before, we still got an evening service. You can get some sleep and show back up.
they used to have donuts, so
We got lemonade and coffee.
Ooh, that lemonade be good.
y'all would have liked the donuts.
Yeah,
y'all would have
like
liked
the
them.
donuts. If
But
y'all
yeah,
show
Discovery.
up, I'll get you a donut.
Go there.
We got to save up for our new building now. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all already got them. No, I ain't
No.
done, but
Anyways,
they had it 2 years ago.
I'm screaming. So, we're going to talk about some stuff today. We're going to talk about entertainment. We're going to talk about black entertainment. And no, I'm not talking about BET, even though half the stuff we talking about might have been seen on BET at some point. But, black culture when it comes to entertainment is in my opinion, second to none. We have a lot of talented people out there, music-wise, movies-wise, TV shows. There's also some people who aren't talented that have somehow made it to the spotlight. It's crazy. Anyways, so we're gonna listen. Okay, let's start with this question since y'all want to laugh. 3 artists that should not be making music, or should have not made music, or who have put themselves on a higher pedestal than they really are.
And you can only think of 3?
Oh, I can think of it. I'm just telling. Just give me 3. You can have your own 3. You can have your own 3.
I'm just saying this.
But
with all 3,
there's 38 of them because we got 78 one-hit wonders.
It's too,
But there's
it's too many of them.
But
out
there's
there
a
that's
lot
making
of them
terrible
that,
music.
this is just our opinion, so y'all can be mad. We don't care.
More than 3.
But I'm a. So I'm gonna say this. Don't really care, but like Soulja Boy. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Soulja Boy was he was good in the moment, but like as far as like making good music, he's not a rapper. He's not. I'm sorry. He's not a lyricist. Like I don't think he's a good entertainer.
No, you said it right the first time.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good. Like he made good dance songs, like in that time, and he did. You know,
I see where you're going.
yeah, he did. You know, kind of elevate the world of social media and music. But as far as actually being a talented entertainer, nah.
Oh no, he entertains though when he's on the Breakfast Club and whatnot.
Drake.
That's very entertaining.
Boy, take credit for everything.
When a man goes online, goes live, and be going off on everybody.
You know who
Yeah,
Soulja
that's
Boy
crazy.
remind me of? Soulja Boy remind me of Forrest Gump. How everything started with him. You know Forrest Gump, the backstory. Every time you try to figure out something, you know Forrest has something to do with it. That's Soulja. Soulja sat there on the Breakfast Club and
Trying to tie that in.
did Soulja Boy not sit there and take credit for half the people's careers and who started this? And I did that. They owe me money for that.
But
They had they had something with Drake.
he halfway right about that.
No, that's what I'm
stuff
saying. He
is.
had something with Drake
Like,
stealing his
Drake
lyrics. Like,
stole his whole
Okay, no, I agree with that.
line for word
yeah,
for
word
word.
for word.
But we're
Yep.
not gonna sit here and say Soulja was a pioneer of hip hop.
That's what he said. He just come on now.
I can't say that.
Clickbait.
Say that.
Clickbait.
Like he really feel
But
like
he played his part in it.
he played a role.
his
It was a
part in
small
that.
one.
He did.
Well, it depends on how you look at that, though. Because, again, you go to the internet world on that space where music really is now.
Yeah.
Who really started that?
No, I give him that.
So now if we talking about lyrically, okay, nah, he's not in no lyrical category.
He was
at all.
definitely a catalyst to catapult that, but
He's an entertainer.
Yeah,
See, that's just
great
it. We
one.
have a lot of entertainers out
we don't
there.
we don't have actual
artists.
artists. Yes, absolutely.
There's a huge difference.
Absolutely.
I gotta give grace and mercy to all them.
I'm
in that space.
screaming.
You understand?
Preach, brother, preach.
But yeah, Soulja Boy.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's
You know, I
not.
could hit that you one time or whatever it was.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, because like I had a friend the other night. She went to the Chingy. Chingy was in Bakersfield.
Bakersfield.
Yes.
Is that worse than the county fair?
At Casa Tequila of all places.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So I told her, I was like, "So you going to see him perform all 4 of his songs?" And he got a catalog.
Keith, be quiet. I heard, y'all didn't hear what he just said? He did all 4 of his songs.
Okay.
All.
Name.
right there.
Okay, that's one.
Go for it. Your time.
Y'all took the one that I was thinking of.
Okay, so I'm gonna help you. Holiday Inn.
That was Chingy.
Okay, Baller Baby, which was
You got a song with Jason Weaver.
yeah, that's
One
the one call away. So that's 4. Go ahead. I'm waiting for the 5th one. Don't worry. Come on. No, we'll wait. We're gonna listen. We're gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna come back. We gotta answer.
That's funny because he
Name
on my
that
playlist,
Chingy
but
song.
I can't name a song.
Well, that,
He at least got an
that
album.
explains.
He got a couple.
You know how
albums
people
on
got
his
albums and you only know one song on the album?
So it'd be
that's
like that,
horrible.
right? Because some people just only listen to the mainstream that whatever come on the radio.
Listen.
A lot of people don't like to.
What
invest
features was he on?
A lot. With Nelly and them.
What's it called? Had an album too. Oh boy, Mims.
Yeah.
This is why
had-
I'm hot. That's all
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Remember
No, because I know the other song called
What's-
"Move If You Wanna."
that was him.
Move if you want.
Oh wow, so he had 2 songs. All right, clap it up for him.
Those are 2
Clap
I
it up for
know.
him. All right.
This is interesting.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm listening. You
No, I can't. I'm trying to think. Right,
Somebody lit up.
because it's like people that shouldn't have made music. I'm like,
okay?
you kind of block them out, right?
Okay, you right.
You block them out, right? But like one hit wonders, like you said, Mims.
And maybe I shouldn't say shouldn't have made music, but whose career just isn't as reflective of maybe the career they think they had. Like, let's just be honest. You're not who you thought you were, or maybe you just fell off. Like longevity. You don't.
Oh, like Ja Rule?
Wow.
Well, see, but when Ja Rule was in his prime, though, he was making
That's
some good music.
disrespectful. That was my dude back in the day.
He made some cool tracks. Now, he was yelling on every song. Only for the rule, baby. Like, hey, we chat. But Ja Rule has some bangers. Like, but as far as
Pain
like,
and Love, that whole album is.
My mama loved one of his songs.
But he ain't really made a real good
Living
song
It Up.
and like, oh yeah, that's
Now that's a banger.
Every time that was a joint. Yeah, yeah.
I was kind of upset when I knew it was from Ja Rule. I was like, man, he made this.
Like when we think about
song kinda tight.
what's his name? Charlemagne. Was it Charlemagne? Not Charlemagne. Was it Charlemagne? That's his name. They see me roll. What's his name?
Chameleon.
Chameleon. That man.
Chameleon.
Boy had what, 2-3
I said
songs?
Chameleon.
I don't know how I got Charlemagne. Sorry, Charlemagne. But yeah, Chameleon. The boy had 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
But the man is successful.
He is.
He's doing his thing.
He got
bro.
away from the music.
He got that check and bounce. He said, you know, y'all can have this.
Man, people get into the music to get out the music.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at
And
that.
I ain't
Smart.
saying-
I ain't mad at
It's-
that.
Shoot, I use that avenue all day.
You look at Luda. Luda said, you know
Yeah.
what? This Fast and Furious checks is chunky.
But Luda is an actual
Oh,
artist.
he's an actual artist who can continue to make music to
And
this
he's
day.
He had no. I
He's a
remember,
lyricist.
I remember his career, bro.
Who can still make music to this day, but chose to say, you know what? Let me show you what other skills I got. Plus these checks is magnificent. So I give him this. Bow Wow, Lil Romeo, them dudes back in the day.
He still do acts.
Bow Wow still perform, and Bow Wow got a. I will give him. He has a career of longevity.
Yeah, you do.
He can stand on something.
Because B2K keep bringing him back.
I will
The
give.
Millennium Tour,
Yeah.
didn't he pop out at that?
Yes, I will give Bow Wow.
Man, why
his-
Bow ain't answer his phone?
his
Call him back, man.
flowers for,
And he's on the tour.
for longevity. Now he did fall off at one point. We was like, Bow, you gotta let it go, because Bow Wow was at like 15, 16, talking about he one of the greatest rappers ever. When I was like, all right, oh, sit down.
Yeah.
Props to the longevity of his career. Was he a great lyricist? Not in my opinion. He was a good entertainer, and the girls loved him. Lil Romeo couldn't rap for crap. He wasn't his daddy.
gonna
I'm
say,
sorry.
I was
He wasn't his daddy. Lil Percy Miller wasn't.
Hey, that man had a TV show.
Bruh.
It's time for the Romeo show.
I wore the little the Pete Miller.
You forgot about that?
I forgot about that.
I wore Pete Miller the first day of my freshman year of high school. I had like a baseball jersey that had the Pete Miller on it. It was cold. Made better clothes than the son could rap. It's okay. But I'm not. I actually met him in person one time, and he tried to clown me. And I told him, you need to shut your ICDC butt up. He wasn't happy with that comment. I ain't forgot about your little college commercials.
It's so ICDC. College.
Yeah, that's the best song you made.
Yeah, they all gonna go now.
Oh, God.
That's
They all,
the best song
they all
you
want to
made.
enroll because I got no.
Stop it. So anyway,
Definitely went to BC.
I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. This doesn't
I
sound
definitely
good at all.
enrolled there.
This definitely sounds like we're just bashing people.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
What was the original question?
We done got past it. We
So
said,
who was
name
the worst?
3 people.
Name three artists that
Don't need
Shouldn't
that.
have came out.
shouldn't have came out.
I need to stop making music in general. Well,
If I mention this artist, the community of them will attack me.
them. Oh, I know who you're on. Go ahead. Say it. No, say it. They're gonna say it. You can't
No.
do that.
I can.
Do it start with Lil? And does it end with a single letter? That song was a banger though. That one.
I wasn't particularly thinking of him, but I know, not them, but the other, like the group of women that think that Sexy Red is just the best female rapper of all time.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, but none of these female
That's what I
rappers
was
these
referring
days
to the
are
first
really.
time. But
Like-
Lil Nas X can definitely just.
He can go play in traffic.
He can-
I'm sorry, sir.
He had the one
Ma'am.
song.
He did. But back to what you just
confused
said.
all of us.
Oh, he confused.
He can jump. Never. Let me stop. Don't get me.
This man went down to the deeps of hell.
What? And said, let me.
He said,
Anyway.
"Let me show you up, devil."
I want to piggyback off something you just said about the women. No disrespect. This is not any type of sexist or sexism, whatever y'all want to call it. But there's not a whole lot of real female lyricists. Like, and no disrespect. Like, that's
No, they there. They just ain't.
I give
they
Nicki her
chilling.
flowers because Nicki, in my opinion, and if I'm wrong, correct me. Nicki got bars, but most of these females, especially this hot girl summer phase, they rapping about the same crap. Every song is the same thing, and all they doing is selling sex in the song, and that sound cool, but like you're not really showing me no real talent.
I mean, but that's what was done too back as we were growing up with Cash Money Records. all the videos, all the songs got the video fixes. We remember them for the video.
That's cool, but what you're not gonna do is drag Cash Money Records into that with the lyricists that they had on their.
No, I'm not saying that.
You talking about the sex?
My heart hurt. I started there, bro.
I see you leading.
No.
Wayne is still my favorite.
No, Wayne is great. Wayne is great.
Even
right?
Juvie had bars. But yeah. It's the sex.
All I'm saying is,
but I hear
they doing the same thing that the men do.
No, I get it. I just don't. You know, I'm a critic, so I have a problem with giving you credit for doing something that it's not. You're not.
Is it a possible double standard?
No, because I say the same thing about a male rapper. You're not talking about anything.
Correct.
Same thing about these artists that rap lifestyles that don't
you
live.
ain't rapping about nothing. You just playing.
That's true. You're rapping about lifestyle you no longer live or never lived.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's
most of them has never lived it.
Yeah, it's just that most of these women these days, and I can't stand it. Like if I had a daughter, she would not listen to Meg or Cardi B or none of them because you're promoting. And again, men, same thing. I listen to music and I listen to certain songs and certain artists. I do, but I don't agree with what we're promoting.
Yeah.
Like I don't agree with a man calling a woman a garden tool or anything on the song, whatever, because I wouldn't want my son to carry that aspect.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't want my daughter listening to WAP and thinking it's cool to run around at 15, 16 years old,
right?
Thinking that's what it's about. So that's just my opinion on the matter. People may not agree. I don't care, but yeah. So again, the double standard it's real. It is, but I'm not gonna say I completely live by it.
Yeah, life's a double standard.
Yeah, well, you know. But I'm just saying because they walk around talking about, I'm one of the greatest female rappers.
But see, when we talk about what were they promoting to our culture, our generation, our kids, what's coming up, that's
a whole nother. That's a whole nother realm of. But we talking about just strictly lyrics. They're not real lyricists, in my opinion.
At all.
That's the same thing.
Yeah. Most of them have ghostwriters.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, that's a whole nother mindset.
You know what I'm saying? So they get to the studio, they get handed a piece of paper. It's like, hey, rap this. Okay. Or if you want to add your little, your 2 cents to it, it'll be small, but the main verse will be coming from that ghostwriter.
Yeah.
So,
but see, like the crazy part, like Nicki, for example, I think she can actually rap. She got
absolutely.
bars.
I agree.
I just hate her. Hate is strong. I dislike the music she puts out now.
It has changed.
It has fallen into the category of Meg Thee Stallion, which is funny because Meg to me can probably rap better than what she's putting out. I'm getting away from the content that they're putting out.
Okay.
I just can't relate to it in that way. You know what I mean? But still no bars. But we can go to a lot. Little Nas X. The heck does he? What does he rap? Does he even?
It's not even a rapper, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what genre he is.
In his own, he's got a lot of I'm sorry. So to transition, that's
I'm about to go.
That's crazy. So if you had to pick, let's start with
DMX. I don't know why.
Let's start with the 90s. Okay,
DMX.
Let's start with the 90s. In the 90s, if you had to pick the Mount Rushmore of hip hop, and I'm only saying 90s because
Kirk Franklin, he was considered hip hop.
I'm not going.
That's cool.
That's cool.
If you in the 90s, and I'm only saying 90s because most of us was either born in the late 80s, mid 80s, or maybe in the early 90s. But
wait, all three of y'all was born in the 80s?
I was born in 89.
89.
Forget all of y'all. 91.
So Mount Rushmore of music in the 90s as far as hip hop. Let's just say hip hop.
Man,
We're not even just hip hop. Who's on the top 4?
top 4 in the 90s.
It's easy to say
Are we
too.
talking lyrical, just artists with it, like,
Or just period.
Or just like, what was your favorite
music
Based
in
off of
general?
popularity?
Music in general. We're not going to decipher the lyrics.
Dog,
We're not going to
90s.
decipher because social media wasn't existent. But if
You can.
and it's easy to say like two people gonna say Tupac and Biggie off top. Okay, so that's
But those two different complete artists.
the two completely different artists. But if we talk about in the 90s, who was making the biggest impact or who was the biggest artist who you would consider if the world ended in 1999, who was the best artist at that time, Tupac and Biggie are going to be in the conversation. That's just
By default.
But and I don't even like to say that because you know how I feel about Biggie and the 2 albums. You know Biggie is a great artist. Your catalog don't validate you for greatest of all time, but the body of work that he put out within those two albums, yeah. So in that time frame, we'll just send 90, 2000, Tupac and Biggie are on the list. Can we agree to that?
You can, yeah, for sure, and you can also add Nas. Because he was pivotal in the 90s. I don't really listen to his music like that.
I don't either, and I'm only going to say this because you said that, because I really didn't care for him growing up in the thousands. But is Jay-Z in the conversation in the 90s? Or is he more of an early 2000s?
I think I don't know.
I still would say yeah.
Because I don't know
more
the timeline.
later.
I was born in
towards
91,
2000, but he was in that conversation piece.
Okay. So where was...
Oh, you definitely just individual or just like rap?
I mean, you
got to throw in
going
Outkast.
back. We could talk
Outkast,
about Bone.
Because Outkast in the 90s was like they were popping, bro. They were
yeah. Andre 3 Stacks. No, just Big
just
Boy.
the whole Dungeon, like
Big Boy is
those
hard.
cats,
Yeah.
the Dungeon family, man. Like I watched the documentary and I didn't know how much they were a huge influence to the hip hop. Like I didn't know how much groundwork they put in.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
Dungeon
okay.
family for sure.
So so let's transition.
You gotta
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm just trying to travel back to the West Coast.
Yeah.
No, you can do Redman, Method Man.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
But what you consider them
Because Method
2000s?
Man.
No, they was
Method Man
you could do Busta Rhymes though.
in the 90s. Yeah, Busta in the 90s. Busta in the 90s was crazy.
This is dark. This has become the USA.
NWA was crazy, but I think they were more the 80s.
No, well, 80s you got LL, you got Rakim and all them cats.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so let's talk about the early 2000s.
Oh man, here we go. E40.
Yeah.
Well, E40 been in the game since like '85. So
that's
E40,
what I'm saying. Too short.
Yeah, them guys. Yeah, it's hard.
But to
really,
me, like,
The height.
I've let's just say I've heard more of their music growing up, going in high school, which was E40 and whatnot. And to me, high school was when E40 was like on a different surge.
Yeah.
He was always been a legend. He's always been his thing. That guy back in the 90s. But when that Ghetto Report Card came out,
Ghetto Report
in
Card, my
05,
favorite album.
Boy.
twisted and turned hip hop, bro. In my
Favorite
opinion,
album
bro.
to this day.
And that's why you hear a lot of Bay Area beats.
Yeah, still to this day.
That's why
E40.
this is where you get your DJ Mustard
when he dropped
that,
the Graveyard, because he dropped the Graveyard.
That's after Ghetto Report Card.
I know it's after, but what is it? It was by 2000,
I think when you
2010.
graduated.
Yeah, it was in that 2000, 2010 time frame.
He was dropping like two disc albums, like, bro, every other year.
And Wayne, 2000, 2010. Wayne was
He was
crazy.
Man, then you got to add Kanye.
Early Kanye, Through the Wire and all that. Kanye
And T-Pain.
Yeah, see, hold on. So now we got to double back because I was gonna do this and I forgot.
Then also,
let's talk about the 1990s, 2000s R&B.
I'm just gonna be quiet on this.
You had no input.
I don't want to have an input.
Chris Brown.
In the early, not the 1990s.
You said 2000s.
No, I said the 1990s to 2000s. No, he was definitely 2000. He came on the scene.
It was like 06.
Drew Hill era.
Drew Hill was Genuine still.
Genuine.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And
Tyrese.
R. Kelly was still making music.
Yeah.
But it's like there was so many R&B artists in the 90s.
So many.
And that was just the men. We ain't gonna talk about the women.
Right.
Joe.
Oh, dang, Joe. What happened to Joe? Joe Schmo.
Was he considered like underground?
Nah.
I mean, because he wasn't like mainstream. You got Usher.
Oh yeah, Usher. See, Usher, he go over 3 decades, I think, right now. Usher, yeah, he moving.
That's another one, but I don't want to get canceled for this one. He's definitely serving time right now.
I said it already. Talking about Mr. Kelly.
You already said him?
Yeah, I said R. Kelly. You good?
Yeah, right.
People still play. They still play this music
faithfully,
even though they tried to. They tried to cancel.
Chicago still full of
they tried to cancel him, but he's still playing music.
Yeah. No, he's.
So then we move to the 2000s. Obviously, Chris Brown is in the conversation.
Yeah.
Omarion, B2K, they in the conversation. I don't want to say
Sammy?
Go. Sammy got slept on, but then Sammy also went to sleep himself.
Yeah. And then Sammy came.
He was on the
back.
ride.
Sammy can sing though.
Oh yeah, he really got vocals.
Hey, no auto tune.
And even Mario.
Don't jump. Why you gotta say my boy? I wanted to say my boy.
Go ahead.
Mario.
That boy good. He got real vocals.
Mario
got
Trey
really-
Songz.
Yeah, Trigger.
See,
And I was
I just
hoping y'all
had
to
a
be
debate
quiet.
about Trey Songz.
I didn't think y'all fooled with Trey Songz. I
I
thought that
mess
was
with Trey Songz, but I was told he is not a vocalist. Do y'all agree?
Yeah.
So when we say
I was told he makes good songs.
he
makes
makes
good
good songs,
songs.
and he makes songs that people can get along to.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna feel you like if you listening to like
Yeah, he definitely knows.
like Jasmine Sullivan or somebody
Right,
like that,
like Usher, where he did that one.
Superstar.
That's it. But he did it was a clip from a song, and he sang it a cappella, and it was like they make your face. Like Trey Songz don't hit the notes that make you go.
Yeah.
No, he don't. But boy, make good music.
Okay, so what about Jaheim? Because that's where I grew up.
Jaheim was good. I like Jaheim. When he did that song with Nelly, I can't remember what song it was, but that was my song. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That remind me.
Oh, speaking of Nelly in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
late
Yeah, he
90s,
was definitely.
yeah, country grammar and all that.
He was definitely on the radio.
Yeah.
Saint
all
Lunatics
summer long.
was
In the
Saint
knocking.
Lunatics. Yeah.
With that Band-Aid on his face.
Man. Somebody else that I liked back in the day, I think it was
Is there any female artists, female R&B artists? I can't think of one.
for like the 2000s,
90s, 2000s.
90s.
Let's just do 2000, 90s, 2000s.
We gonna give some honor to
Janet Jackson?
To Janet. That's good.
Janet
That's
in the
good.
90s, yeah.
90s. She has some music.
Where's Aaliyah in
And
that?
that's what I was gonna
Aaliyah,
say. Now I was gonna say
of
we gonna
course,
give some
early 90s.
honor to Aaliyah real
Honorary
quick.
Mary J.
Mary J in the early 90s, yeah, I'll give her that. Who else?
Someone up, man.
Whitney.
Keisha Cole was on the rise at one point in the early 2000s. I said she was on the rise. I didn't say she was on Mount Rushmore. She was on the rise. She
Yeah.
got to, let me shut up.
She there, but yeah.
You said Whitney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else we got?
There's another. I can't. This
We talking about females?
y'all listen to
My mama about to
TLC
slap me.
is in
Why
there.
ain't you say this person? I know. it's
TLC. Boom.
Yeah, that's
there
not,
you go.
yeah, they still make good music in the early 2000s, even just too
Well,
long.
if you're gonna do groups, you got to add Destiny Child.
coming. Destiny
Oh,
Child,
yeah, they were clown. Yeah.
I mean, the
Okay.
original Destiny Child, Destiny's Children, not Child.
The children, father.
It was more. It was like 4 or 5 of them in the group
Okay.
before they did the filter
Now,
out.
music is definitely transition to artists. It's transition. Genuine is in the conversation in the 90s, different stuff like that.
Tank.
Tank. Yeah, I give Tank his flowers. Tank, that what's it called, the album though? Oh, man. Was it Celebration? No, Celebration was the song.
There was
but
a
I
lot
give
of
her the
females
album.
at school was in their feelings.
Still in their feelings.
I'm like, what? Who's this?
Still on the TGT. If TGT shouldn't have broke up. So when I found out that they broke up because of Tyrese, oh, man.
I have an interesting story about TGT.
Okay.
I almost was able to go on tour with them.
What happened?
They picked somebody else.
My bad. My
No,
bad.
because a friend of mine, he had texted me, he had reached out, and he was like, "Hey, man, I got this opportunity for you, man. I don't know if you heard of TGT. It's a new, it's a new group that's coming out with Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese. Send some videos of you playing drums, man. I'm gonna see if the MD, will pick you up. They holding auditions. I might bet for sure. I got excited, and I realized I had nothing, no videos. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick with my job.
Dang.
Yeah, I was definitely working at Wiener Schnitzel. When I got that text, I was like, man, this is my opportunity
You doubted
sit on
your
down and
abilities.
make these hot dogs because I ain't going nowhere.
For the record, he still went on tour. He still traveled the world, and he is still internationally known on the
Oh
drumstick.
man, come on, stop!
Sir.
I just went out of town for about a year, and that's it, man.
Yeah, that's a tour. Some people go out of town and don't come back at all, and don't make no money and do nothing. This man was traveling the country. But
I was just doing God's work.
So let's transition. The music conversation was solid. Let's transition. Let's talk about like the old school TV shows. You feel me? Like black TV shows.
I was going to say step by step.
I was gonna say that. I was getting ready to say like Rocket Power and Hey Arnold.
So we talking about like
The Brady Bunch.
the Steve Harvey show, the Jamie Foxx show, Fresh Prince, Martin.
You see,
Family
whenever
Matters, the
whenever
Cosby Show.
whenever I wind down and have my dinner, I have to put on my comfort shows while I'm eating. Like if I'm scrolling through the TV and the Wayans brothers on, it's like Martin, whatever the Wayans brothers on. I'm watching it. To me, that's my comfort television.
I'm like that with the Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince, come on, any given
I
time.
don't care about how many times I didn't see the episodes.
You gonna watch it.
We've seen them all like a million times.
Yeah.
Martin is one of the ones that I can watch it. all over again and laugh
Every
like I've
season.
never seen
it before. Yeah.
It's it was just something about the content. It's just something about this, just the creativity of back in the day, man.
I liked the Cosby Show back in the day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a good show.
It
man.
is a good show, and
Slept on.
it gave us back in the day. It gave us a different representation of
No pun
black.
intended on the slept on part.
Quit.
But the Cosby Shows is actually
Because
funny.
it was funny because Bill Cosby was funny.
Hilarious.
But it gave us a different representation of a black family. Mm-hmm. Like, we ain't living like the good times is great. That's a classic. Love Good Times. Okay. Like JJ was hilarious.
I think the Pops was hilarious.
Pops was hilarious too, and
He's
Lil
always
Mike
mad
was
about
hilarious.
something. I love it.
But it gave us the visual of, a poor family living in the hood. People can relate to that, which was unfortunate, but people relate to that. Mm-hmm. When you look at the Cosby Show, it showed us like a black family that made it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It showed,
but they were still living a regular life.
Yeah,
Yes, right.
but they had good.
Yeah.
And they good money. He was a doctor. He was a doctor. You feel me? They did good. The kids was going to college, so it was cool. But they still made it funny. So and then you transition to like the Steve Harvey Show. Him and Cedric the Entertainer, they were hilarious. It was good TV. And then again, Martin.
You skipping one though.
Talk to me.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Hanging with boy,
wow.
and Sanford and Son.
Which was said that the Steve Harvey Show was
copied off of that.
Copied off of that.
Yeah, that's
and I'm looking at the comparison. I'm
the
like,
accuracy
that
is
kind of
crazy.
makes sense.
Right.
But we
like-
won't dive deep into that. But
I
just
like
know.
Sanford and Son because hilarious.
So you know what's
You
crazy
big
though?
dummy. I thought that was
I know Sanford and Son, but I don't know that other one.
the Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, what's his name? He was a comedian. Michael
Mark Cooper.
Yeah, Mark Cooper. But he is judging you.
I know.
He is
I
judging.
contemplated about saying it, but I
There's
need.
so many N words I said in my mind towards you. My eyes said,
I needed to.
Okay,
I needed to say it.
I'm glad you
I
was
couldn't
transparent.
sit here and act like I knew.
It's okay. I watched it. Yeah,
I don't know
only
that one.
difference is didn't he live with like his sisters or something, or whoever those one was?
cousin.
Cousin. Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's
What was that show that had LL Cool J?
Oh,
In the House.
In the house. I still watch that from
That's
time to
right.
time. That show was good.
Yes.
LL Cool J had a show.
In a way, it kind of reminds you of the Fresh Prince. Because thinking about it, it's a rapper that has
Yeah,
a sitcom.
a lot of this.
And then it doesn't help that you have the Carlton
true.
playing in the last few seasons.
Yeah,
But it's not Carlton. It's a different character. But
Alfonso.
yeah.
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
like okay, you still
Romero.
you're acting with the rapper.
Okay,
But
so
good show though.
So, Fresh Prince, Martin, Jamie Foxx show.
Jamie Foxx show was great.
Hold on. And Wayne's brother. Who got to go?
Who gotta go?
Oh, wait, say that. Okay.
I say
So you got, I said Fresh Prince, Martin, Jamie Foxx show, and the Wayne's brothers. Which one got to go?
Gotta go.
okay. Realistically, I'll say the Wayans brothers because they had a shorter season. They had shorter seasons.
Okay.
The Fresh Prince of course, they had 6 seasons. I think the Wayans brothers only had like 4.
Okay. So we just basing off seasons. We're not basing off the
Not
actual
based
content.
off seasons. I'm saying the longevity.
Okay.
But this is just my opinion. One, I think the Wayans brothers can go because I definitely would sit there and watch the Jamie Foxx show.
The Jamie Foxx show was a classic.
It is a good. It's a good time.
Jamie Foxx.
A lot of
is
people don't really like
fool.
fool with it though, which I'm surprised.
He is,
Right.
especially
he's
the new
just-
episodes when he came back from on tour and they had redid the hotel and all that. Him and Fancy was moving and grooving. Yeah, Jamie was a fool.
Yeah, bro.
You know my stepdad was actually in one of those episodes.
Yeah, I
that's
don't know which episode.
I can't tell you exactly what number it is, but he was in the when they go into the cafeteria or whatever to eat. He is definitely sitting at the table across from Jamie Foxx. I've seen it myself. It was great. That was an exciting moment. But yeah,
catch the episode.
yeah. So
Told you he's famous, man.
don't do that.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to same.
The Wayne's brother.
The Wayans brother, and that's hard for me though because I was on the Wayans brothers.
Me too,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
But
that's my show.
I can't take Fresh
Right.
Prince out there because that show just.
That was my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime it
Martin,
came on, I'm sitting.
I grew up on Martin, straight up for real.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Black card removed. If you don't.
And Jamie Foxx, just that's a whole nother level. So by default, yeah, dang.
Wayne's brother.
Look,
I know.
That's dirty. That's dirty.
What about you, Buck?
I say Wayne's brother as well, just because I didn't watch as much as that.
Yeah. It's still funny to this day.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
I can pull stuff from the other three. I just
That's
can't.
that's
I can't
my.
pull
I go.
Man,
same
anytime
thing with
the
brothers.
Wayans brothers come on TV,
Yeah.
if it's nothing else on,
Oh,
if
you're
it's,
watching.
I'm watching it, bro. Like it's
don't forget, D.L. Hughley had a show, and Bertie Mac had a show. The Bertie
that's
Mac
right.
show. The Bertie Mac show.
Bertie Mac show.
I didn't watch much of the D.L. Hughley show. I didn't watch much of it. It was cool, but that Bernie Mac show, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
A lot of life lessons in that show.
what show had the best theme song?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince, bro.
Stand out too much.
Yeah, it's just everybody when that comes.
It never
on,
changed.
You just know it.
You
Yeah.
just know
It never changed.
It just
If
know.
think about all the other TV shows, all the other what's the
Jamie
name?
switch his up, but the Wayans brothers was the happy and we're singer and we're colored. Give me a high five.
But I can't.
All right,
But out of those four, yeah, okay.
no, just in general, because everybody know the Mark. Yeah. But it wasn't like
But you can't knock the Family Matters theme song.
that
that ain't
with the
changed
piano. Yeah,
The
the crazy part.
It's a rare condition. Yeah. When that come on, shoot, we watching
And they all
we watching the
just
Steve
smiling.
Urkel show. That's what I used to call it.
And the crazy
They don't
part
do that
about
anymore,
But
man.
the crazy part is
They don't.
Steve
don't-
Urkel wasn't even supposed to be who he was. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Steve Urkel was just supposed to be a
one-time
situation,
situation.
show up, make a funny situation, and the people fell in love with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And boy made a lifestyle out of it. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But Fresh Prince definitely got the best thing. It's a whole rap song.
Yeah, that's the one. That
Parents just
It's
don't
worldwide,
understand.
man.
Yeah,
It's worldwide, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's you'll know that song from anywhere.
yeah. So let's transition into let's talk about black movies. You know, going back to, Don't Be a Menace. You know, even the parody movies with the Don't Be a Menace. It sounds
My favorite movie right there. That is my dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't.
problem.
It's
I can
convenient.
take the TV show away, but the Wayans family in living color
Oh yeah.
was the main reason why I was away. Like I was a fan of the Wayans, and I found out there was like a million of them. I'm like, okay, all right. So
$1,000,005.
Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, Don't Be a Menace. I seen. Hold on.
It's a good movie, man.
So I seen a video where somebody was talking about what's his name? What's his partner name? The crazy one.
Loc Dog.
Yes. Somebody spread a theory that Loc Dog was not real. In that movie, they said he was made up in Kane's mind. Because you realize nobody else in the movie ever talks to Loc Dog but Kane.
Oh.
And that was like his alter ego of who he really.
I could see that.
So they really painted this theory like he wasn't real. Nobody ever talked to him but Kane. He was only seen in scenes with Kane. Him and Kane is always just walking by themselves. Kane always getting into some crap with him. But nobody else ever talks about him.
Nah, the dude with the cheeseburgers, man. Talk to him.
Okay. Maybe I'm correct.
You're right.
Yeah.
But that
But he
ended
was with
horribly.
Kane.
Yeah. I knew.
But wasn't Kane with him?
That's the only. It was two
Bro, the
different
opening
scenes.
scene, bro.
Yeah.
What you say about my mama? We want no problems. He dusting them both.
Nah,
Loc Dog.
of course, The Wood is always another classic.
Oh, yeah.
Because again, like I said earlier, my favorite line is, "Excuse me, Miss Teacher Lady, what page 15 on?" I lost it the first time I heard. When I tell you my stomach hurt for what? What page is 15? Never mind, I find it, bruh.
Genius.
That spun me, bro.
Genius.
Spun me. That whole
That was
story,
great.
classic. The Brothers, that was another great one. And then we got, with transition. I don't want to call Training Day a black movie, just because Denzel was in it. I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
That's just a great movie. That's
It's
not.
just a
That's
great movie,
yeah.
led by a wonderful black actor. I give him that.
Yeah.
But when we talking about like movies that represent the culture, as far as like you said,
Man, okay, I gotta ask this question.
Go
Since
ahead.
You brought up The Wood.
Okay.
It might be off, but we get back on track.
okay.
Has any of y'all made one of them bets? You know the bets that he made? And then had to hold it. Sir? Let's start with you.
Go ahead. I thought you said me. Because I was going to tell you no.
I'm gonna do like they do on Wild
I knew
Now.
I wasn't eligible to be part of that bet at that time.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
What about you, sir?
Nah, we ain't never made.
No, we didn't make those bets. We wasn't moving and grooving like
Yeah,
that.
I would have lost a lot of money.
That's funny. But I dig their friendship though. I did
I
dig that.
love that friendship. The
It was
bond
real.
that they had.
Yeah,
It was real.
yes.
It was real.
That was great. But that whole movie was hilarious, pure comedy.
Some of the good.
That was
old
my
stuff.
whole life in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real talk.
And then we can't forget Boys in the Hood. You know, I know you said the Ricky, reference earlier, but that's I mean, we had Cuba Gooding before he was like really Cuba Gooding.
Yeah.
You feel me? That was a good
He's a
actor.
great actor too.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Great. Especially
Anybody?
in radio.
That's
I
not
was just
funny.
thinking that movie.
That's not funny
was a good movie.
because I was watching part of the Omar Gooding, his brother's interview. And he
Shout
was-
out to him, man.
Yeah.
He's a
Baby
underrated
Boy.
actor.
Baby Boy's another
Mo.
one.
What you
Baby
mean?
Boy's another one.
Mo.
But yeah,
Mo.
yeah, smart guy. That's
Smart
my yeah.
guy. Yeah, that's another show.
That's
That's another
another
cover
one.
show.
But
Which one?
Smart guy.
Smart guy.
Oh,
with Todd.
They should have
Yeah.
had more seasons than that, bro.
Yeah, they should. They need,
yes.
yeah, they don't
It
need
was better than
reboot.
Sister Sister.
Yvette. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. But Omar Goody was talking about how when his brother did radio and they went to the premiere, he said, me and my sister could not stop laughing. He said, forgive me. But seeing my brother act like that, especially the scene where he ran into the equipment room and he fell, he said, we lost it. We was dying.
It would be your siblings.
Yeah.
It would be your siblings.
Yeah.
He said, meanwhile, mama over there crying like, well, that's really somebody's child, baby.
Right.
He's like, shoot, it ain't ours. We laughing. That's cold. Crazy
Your
work.
siblings gonna keep it real.
Yeah, that's
All the time. But no, radio's another good one. We got some classics.
Man, you taking me.
Yeah. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. The nostalgia.
Now, is radio a black movie?
No, it's not. It's not.
about him, though.
Because y'all
because
gonna-
I just started talking about Cuba.
I can't say what I want to say because we got people that watch this, but we'll talk about it off air. But no, that's one of those, they use us to,
Day One's After Dark.
yeah.
Day ones after.
Even the voice he used to say that was crazy. After
What
dark.
we really want to say, but we can't say.
Remember BET After Dark?
No, we're not talking about that.
I remember going to bed. I knew Jesus After Dark.
We gonna lie. We lied on camera.
Nelly was my favorite person. On Ooh,
It was a Nelly. It was a Nelly video.
It was a 50 Cent video. Disco Inferno.
I don't know. It's like
I'm
a
sorry.
drill or something. I don't know.
You got a tip so I can know which one you.
Yeah.
Did it have a drop down menu on there or something? No? That's crazy.
Dropping.
It was something about a credit card, wasn't it?
Yep.
There it is. You
Did you have to put your information in? You have to put your information in. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm sorry. We got a lick of sense.
Like
boy.
I said, I went to bed.
That's
Comic View.
crazy.
Then right after Comic View, I
Comic
went to bed.
View.
I went to bed and took notes.
Comic View. Comic View was great.
And thought about what you saw. Huh?
He said, okay, so
For
I
the
know,
rest of the night.
I know what they're
This
capable
is
of.
what we do now out here. Oh, okay.
And that was back then. The
Right.
talent level these days.
And you know what's funny? Ironically, though, if I may speak on that,
Elevation.
it's funny that specific video is like the standard videos now
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
of all those female rappers that we was talking about earlier in the
the dumber
podcast.
standard or
Let's dive into that real quick.
They perform by looking behind them.
Hey,
That's how they perform.
But it's my favorite. No.
so
Somebody said.
guy talk.
Somebody said,
It's
"Well,
okay.
you gonna do that? Put some emotion in your face. Don't just have
emotion, just a stank face.
this don't look dead in your face while you do something glorious."
This man.
I don't want to go in far and deep into that,
This
but
man.
that was BT After Dark,
Music videos. But music videos have kind of like they
bro.
didn't just change. They don't really exist like that.
See, 106
There
in Park
is
was
no
a
video
pivotal.
no more.
Yeah, and
Was
then
it-
once
was- yeah.
once 106 kind of started fading out, music videos were around,
Right.
but then
I mean, you still had MTV and VH1.
we did, but we didn't. We
Yeah,
didn't really watch that like that because they wasn't really giving us the proper recognition. And then
You can't say we because
Why not?
me, I'm,
Yeah,
me, does that
because
include you?
because
Does that include you?
we was in my household.
I didn't watch it.
We was diverse.
I'm diverse too.
You know,
I just wasn't watching that from the music videos
Yeah,
because
but
we didn't get the recognition we fully
they was
deserved.
still on there. They was still
yeah, we was
probably
diverse.
did.
We was diverse when my mom and dad left the house.
Yeah,
But when he came home, we wasn't watching all that.
you know,
Yeah,
but,
nah, we
but
was
music
diverse.
videos have transitioned completely. Like they really make
Nah,
these- a
serious.
lot of songs don't because I remember making the show, making the video.
Oh, yeah.
it was invested. in
Yeah,
that.
bro.
I was invested in seeing, and then seeing the final product at the end was amazing. But they don't do that no more. And if they do, it's something that they do on Vivo or
Yeah,
YouTube real quick.
it get
You
put up
really
on
don't.
YouTube
You
and
don't
that's
really
it.
correlate
And they
music
use,
with
they
music
use
videos.
iPhones to shoot the videos.
There used to be that part. there used to be a time where you didn't hear the song until the music video dropped.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, and they correlated one. Oh yeah, that hit. Like they told a story in the video. They don't do that now.
I'm just gonna speak on it and just say, for me, Missy Elliott had
yes.
some of the greatest.
Oh,
music
she's the queen of
videos.
videos.
Missy. Queen of
Some of the greatest
Queen
music
of
videos.
Artists,
music.
everything.
She
Why
goes
did we put her? Why did we put her on?
1990s, the 2000s.
that's
Till
what we
this
need.
day.
Yes,
That's what
People
we
still
needed.
can't touch Missy.
She is on the Mount
Still
Rushmore
can't
by
touch
herself.
She's always going to be relevant.
Yeah, yeah.
No disrespect to MC Light and all them, or like Eve and all them old school, but Missy Elliott, when they got the Mount Rushmore of 4, she
Nah,
got
she up there.
she got another mountain on top of that.
But ain't it crazy? Like, it still seems like she's underrated, though.
Oh, they don't give her the credit, especially
she
this
on
new
tour
generation. They don't
right
see
now.
her. She don't drop the music like they think. Like the same thing. No
But she
disrespect.
dropped records.
She do. She got.
And she makes her own records, bro. She makes her
Man,
beats.
her and Timberland,
yeah.
the coldest duo when they come to music.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
the artist though, but that's the artistry of her because she can still come out right now from then and still be relevant.
Oh yes.
but does not
yes.
have to transform.
Her
into
music
what
is
this
timeless.
She don't have
garbage
to
is
Her
change
music
yeah.
is
today.
timeless.
You
She
know
don't
what I'm
have to
saying?
change nothing.
Her music is
She ain't gotta
timeless,
change
bro.
nothing.
Her flow, her style is consistent, and
Yeah.
it's can hit.
I think her tour is over now, but she just had a tour stretch
And
and
with Busta Rhymes and
cracking, bro.
I got a question because it bothered my soul. How y'all feel about Joe Budden musically? wise?
Pump it up.
He's a great podcaster. He's an excellent
Cuddy
podcaster.
Ray. Cuddy Ray.
I like Button. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, but
If we go to the music, okay, let's go to the music.
that's what we talking about.
That man can rap. He got bars.
Okay.
He got some bars.
Okay.
I think he could have did more with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot more with it. I can't get with his podcast because he just kind of
See, that's my problem with Joe Budden. But go ahead and finish.
that's where he loses me
He lost.
personally.
He lost me right before that.
Now,
But go ahead.
speak his mind. Do what he got to do. Hey,
It's great.
he should have stayed rapping, and he should have took it further.
See, people tell me Joe Budden had bars. I didn't experience it fully, which is fine. I trip off of him.
His personality.
Yeah, the way he move and how he talk about music, and I'm just like, but bro, like your catalog ain't that banging for you to be. And I mean, I get it. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but because like I seen a video the other day with him and what's his name, Lil Yachty, and he was like, oh, if we dropped the beat today, who would have a better verse? I don't really think Yachty's a lyricist like that, anyways, but that's my opinion. And he was like, Joe Budden was like, I'll wax the floor with you, basically, if I was still rapping. I don't know that lyrical side of Joe Budden. I just know the podcasting, telling everybody they suck.
Yeah.
I could have made better music than you, and I could have if I wanted, but I retired.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're not gonna disrespect nobody, but we talking about music. But even though he not black, but he black, Eminem is still on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop for life. Just want to put that out there. He is.
Who? Slim Shady or Eminem?
Marshall Mathers.
Oh, who's that?
They get like it's like a slash Marshall slash Slim slash.
Oh, the 8 Mile guy.
Yeah, the 8 Mile guy. Yeah. B Rabbit.
B.
B Rabbit. I mean, I'm just gonna say he is. And I'm sorry, 50 Cent is not on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop.
Why not?
I agree with that.
Yeah, 50's not.
This man gave us
50's
power.
He's not.
But now,
He's
Get
not
Rich or
lyricist.
Die Trying, that album,
Great album.
great album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great album.
Even when he
Has the bangers on
his
it.
promotional skills, his marketing, putting stuff together, what he did with Junior, I give him
Nah,
credit.
he a businessman.
He a
Yeah,
businessman
man.
for
He
sure.
a businessman. I
But
mess
as far
with
as a
him all-
lyricist, no. And he's a performer.
Remember when he went up against Kanye? I thought that was the
Kanye destroyed him
destroyed him. I said, "What is you doing?"
They did
by
the
like
verses.
100-something million, bro.
It was on BET. He came out saying he sell way more albums than Kanye.
Yeah, that was an epic
yeah,
fail.
got destroyed.
Epic
100%.
fail. He's just not. So,
But marketing, that's what that man do.
So I seen another post the other day because this stuff be improving, it be inspiring me. So they had a picture of Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, and then on the other side of the picture, equivalent to Jordan was Michael Jackson, and equivalent to Kobe was Usher, and then equivalent to LeBron was Chris Brown.
for
Yep.
pop music,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep, that makes sense. Because you got to think
So-
about Michael
Can't fight
Jordan,
that.
Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Both of them set a standard in well,
They changed music, or they changed
they changed everything
their respective careers.
because people still try to compare Taylor Swift.
Nope.
To Michael Jackson.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they.
They're still trying to think that
We're
she's
not gonna do that.
doing something better than what
We're not gonna do
that
that.
man is doing. First of all, if you can jump on the stage and stand there for 15 minutes while everybody's screaming and losing their mind and losing their breath and falling out,
passing out, and you ain't even hit a note yet.
you ain't moved.
You just
The wind was blowing, his hair was still still. It was still staying.
glistening.
The moment that man looked to the left and had the whole left of the stadium. First of all, stadium.
Stadium.
I don't think it was a stadium. It was a field. It was a whole sea of people just falling out, going crazy. Man didn't sing yet. Track didn't even start yet. You
Crazy.
take off your glasses and it gets louder.
So does Michael Jackson fall into a vocalist or just a great artist?
All of it.
Artist. Because to me, his vocals,
So you
his
said
vocals
he
was better
great
back in the
vocals?
day. Compared to Usher and
So when
Chris
we-
Brown, no.
No, vocals.
I gotta say his vocals not better than him.
It's different. Michael was different because Mike had all the improvs and the ad libs, and it just Mike.
Vocally, Michael was better back in the 70s and 80s.
Michael.
So
was-
like
he
Jackson
just-
5.
Jackson
He was
5, Thriller, then it kind of was
But the
deteriorating
man-
after the Dangerous album.
But that man out like his songs, like Mike gonna give you a storyline. Mike gonna give you like Mike gave you music
Because he was going to
He
he's going to
gave
translate everything he did on the albums to his music videos.
Yeah.
Man, those
Because
are
his music,
movies.
his movies,
Yes.
music
Yes.
movies.
He gave you a storyline in his album.
Yes.
It
Like,
all makes sense.
And like-
Michael was the 80s.
Yeah.
Michael was
That's
the 80s.
what I
Just
miss
give him
in
that.
music
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
That
Nah.
was music. Because I'm comparing to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had a rise.
Yeah.
And you think about it, when Michael kind of stopped making an album, he made another album. This is probably his last one, Invincible, 2001. When did Michael Jordan come back?
Yeah. In
play for the
2000,
Wizards.
2001. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it was still great.
Yeah.
He was still great. He didn't win no championships.
This my own. This my own.
Michael don't win no Grammy, but-
with the comparison, like I respect Usher. Usher is a great performer. He's made some.
That's the Kobe comparison,
see, and
right?
that's I'm biased because y'all know that's my GOAT, so I'm biased. But in my opinion, Chris Brown has surpassed Usher.
I'll give you that, but I would still put Usher.
He's in the conversation.
I'll
for
still
sure.
put Usher with Kobe because Usher he started young too. He started younger than Chris Brown.
Oh, he's definitely. Yeah, no.
Kobe started out of high school.
Yeah, the correlation is impeccable. I give you that.
Correlation, I think, is still spot on. You can still say, because they gonna think that LeBron better than Kobe.
Yeah.
Chris,
it's wrong. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and if you can compare Usher, he has, I think, the number 2 album. Confession was just like the number 2 album that was sold in the world.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look that up.
yeah, it's up there. It's definitely because he had took that 4-year hiatus and that Confessions.
But he still gave you like the other. He still gave you eight what was the 87? What 01?
Something like that.
Something like that.
701.
He had bangers back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
No, he had bangers. No,
that whole
listen.
album was fire. Fire.
Usher is
Now you got to
the
think about
Fire.
Kobe. He gave us a 3-peat.
Yeah,
Confessions.
and the double back. No,
Yeah,
the
and the
Confessions
double
album was stupid. Though. No, I'm not. Again, not disrespecting the correlation. All I'm saying is,
Wait, we disrespecting Usher?
no, we not.
Oh.
I'm not disrespecting.
that man-
I'm about to
man
say,
has-
I shed tears off that album. I was like, we gotta be careful.
if we picking forward, Michael and Usher and Chris Brown are definitely on that mountain, and that fourth spot might just be left empty. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if we talking about like pure entertainer, like the ability to get on stage and go crazy every night and perform, dance, do every. Chris Brown has surpassed Usher.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about music wise. I'm talking about overall entertainer. Like one of the greatest. Like
I agree with that.
They
Yeah.
consider Beyonce one of the greatest female entertainers of all time. The way she dances and sings the whole time.
Yeah, of
So
course.
when we talk about just straight out entertaining performer putting on
Yeah.
the show,
Chris
Yeah.
Brown.
Chris Brown
Chris
is
Brown.
is
Yeah, no,
probably.
he'll get there.
But they were saying that Usher concert in Vegas was a sight to see.
Oh, I believe it. I don't believe it.
Because
yeah.
Usher will
Hold on,
give you Usher will give you Usher. He'll give you
Oh,
entertainment
Usher
too.
gonna be ushering.
But
Especially
to go
with
back
some
to your
water on the
argument, I thoroughly will sit there and watch a Chris Brown concert and just be at awe. Like
Yeah.
this man is
Yes,
I
in
don't
the
know-
air,
I don't know how
on
much,
the ground.
I don't know how much drugs he took before this concert.
Oh,
This man, he's giving us our money's worth.
That's crazy work.
Go on, Chris. Go
You
on.
know, Chris is definitely he's catapulted the game with everything obstacles he overcame. He's still He didn't embrace everything.
Right.
And to teach him, like when Chris Brown came out, he was hot. Like,
Oh yeah,
from the start,
instantly catapulted to the top.
Killing.
And they tried to. I ain't say they tried.
And he's still relevant.
The man went through his process. He did what he needed to do to recover and all that. He came back, and he came back
swinging.
on fire.
He came back swinging, bro.
And he was like everybody that doubted.
Is he better than most rappers out here right
And
now?
got
Still
bars.
today.
Bars.
Him and T-Pain. I think I said it the other day. Him and T-Pain.
T-Pain, yeah.
T-Pain, that's another.
man.
That's another way I even got into.
Yes.
But T-Pain is another one who is a great vocalist.
First time I heard that
I
man
would say
sing
you
without
had to
the
put
auto
T-Pain
tune,
in.
I said, wait a minute.
T-Pain is one of the most
I
underrated
would want to put
vocalists.
T-Pain in his own
category.
entity, bro.
Yeah. And his vocals, it
water.
It ain't. It's his own category because you can't like they be like, oh, that he got that church voice or she got that.
No, it's ghetto.
T-Pain got that. It's soul.
It's that
man,
Florida ghetto.
Every person that didn't been hurt or something. They got T-Pain sing for all of them. All they grief come through T-Pain because that man
He's singing for the hood ones.
What? Because
He
he
sing for the
sing and like on that song, this new song, Onez Hill,
Man.
when he really said, when I listened to
I think I heard that one.
but he do it like on a fire on the outside. His live. When I say live, but he did it.
Oh, okay.
But bro,
That's a good song.
no auto tune, none of that. Even that little performance he did on YouTube where he sang everybody else's song, dang near better than
Oh
him.
no, when he sung Tennessee Whiskey.
Tennessee Whiskey.
That man was singing. Yeah.
Oh, even his Tiny Desk. His Tiny Desk is what put me on it. So I was like,
Fire.
yeah, he's vocalist.
Shout out to T-Pain, man.
Musician, artist, gamer. I mean, he's just T-Pain is a TikToker. He's phenomenal. He's definitely he was one of the people that.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Who sung the better hooks? T-Pain, Nate Dogg.
Oh, you disrespectful son of a gun. You disrespectful.
I had two more.
You don't need
Let's
to
just
go
leave it with them two.
That's so disrespectful.
I love T-Pain, but
No,
Nate.
that's
See, I grew up on. Oh shoot! What you say his name was?
Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
I grew up on Nate Dogg before T-Pain was even. So I got to go there just out of respect.
Nate Dogg had a different voice though too.
Right?
They did.
They not even in the same.
Category.
Nate always took her home, man.
But
He brought her home.
overall, if I had to go today, it'll be.
T-Pain.
He'll have to be paid.
Remember, we talked about this before, but T-Pain was definitely on like 8 of the top 10 songs at one point on 106 in Park, and it was features. And I'm not talking verses, just the hook.
Yeah.
Yes, T-Pain, but Nate Dogg had it.
That's crazy.
Again, he got a different type of soul to him when he's singing. It was hard too. It was thuggish,
Man,
but
and
it
that
was
was that West Coast. And I grew up on
yeah.
That 21 Questions.
anything you put him on
See,
was
that's another
fire.
thing when we talked about music. We didn't even talk about Snoop.
That gave me a reason to like 50 Cent
Oh yeah, that track was fire.
because of the switch up he did on that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was smooth. It was the smoothest song, like coldest song that I think he ever wrote. You know.
Yeah. So, but we gotta give what's it called Snoop his flowers too, because his longevity. Even though he made some crazy songs,
he
changed his name 16 times to Snoop Lion and all this other stuff.
No, he was always Snoop
that
Dogg.
I Wanna Rock Right Now. That song was.
Oh yeah.
I love that beat. Snoop. No, that one
Yeah,
go
that was
hard.
good. That was good.
That's just his newer stuff. But
He's
yeah,
still relevant.
well, yes. But
Yep.
He grandpa Snoop now.
music is definitely transitioning. The movies is transitioning. Shout out to Black Panther and Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. You know, shout out to all the wonderful black entertainers, music-wise, artists, Denzel, Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, all them people that have helped transition, you know, the movie aspect. We getting Angela Bassett. We getting our recognition in that world because they really be hating on us at the Grammys.
Vivica, hey, Fox.
Vivica good, but she ain't on that monumental.
Viola Davis.
Oh, my bad. You talking about money? Sorry.
Yeah.
Viola
That's
Davis.
just my opinion.
Yeah,
Viola
yeah.
Davis, I give you that. I give you that. I mean, Angela Bassett is like the top of
Taraji P. Henderson.
Taraji, I give it
Taraji.
Henson. I think it's Henson.
Henson.
Yeah, it's definitely Henson.
Gabby.
I said Henderson.
You see it.
She
But
been around for.
Gabby been around for a minute from Bring It Out back in forever ago. But yeah, no, we got a lot of black entertainers, music artists, people that have really transitioned and transcended their respective fields. So we
Morgan
appreciate
Freeman.
it. Morgan Freeman is still 63 years old.
and ain't
He's
aged
still
one day.
63.
Fair East Side.
Man, that was a good black movie.
Yeah, lean on me. That's another one. I'm sure we done missed a couple. Hey, y'all tap into the comments. Put your favorite black sitcom, movie, TV shows, songs. Some of y'all probably a little older.
Dinner dishes.
Yeah, dinner dishes. That's a whole nother conversation we're going to tap
You can't
into.
pick fried chicken. You can't eat this.
But, y'all music, y'all older crowd, especially us back in the 80s, 90s, y'all had that one song by your favorite artist, like Tamia and New Edition and all them. Mint Condition, y'all know y'all crews. So y'all tap in with us and join in the comments and give us some feedback on y'all perspective on the music, on the TV shows, on the movies. But keep tapping in with us. As always, we just chilling, moving and grooving, winning and never losing. Just another day in the life with the Day Ones. We appreciate y'all continuous support. Share these videos, comment on these videos, tap in with us. Again, we talked about merch going to be coming soon. We want to see everybody in Day One shirt because everybody got their Day Ones. Anything you fellas want to add in there, throw in there, anything y'all on y'all heart and spirit, words of encouragement, words of prosperity?
Go vote.
Go vote.
The way
Rock, what they say? Rock the vote.
Rock the vote.
Rock the vote. That's crazy.
I heard the DNC was crazy though.
Yes.
They said it was lit. I didn't watch it. I don't. But I heard it was a good time.
I heard Michelle Obama popped out and showed haters. But anyways, that's a whole nother conversation.
I heard it was a good time.
Yeah, I heard that Beyonce was supposed to be there and she did not show up.
That don't surprise me. Cuddy, ready anything for the people?
Hey, man. Hustle and stay blessed.
Hey. Okay.
And go vote.
Buck.
With the G and something I'm gonna be focusing on making sure to put God first and everything.
Hey,
that's what we talked about today at church.
Hey.
That's what I'm gonna be focusing on.
Yes, sir.
And go vote.
Yeah. Bush, you tapped in with the go vote?
I ain't voting nothing.
Okay, well there.
I'm telling y'all to go vote.
He told y'all to go vote because he not going to vote. The audacity.
I'm going to be at work.
Yeah. All I got to say is, every day is a blessing. His grace is sufficient for us, so let's move in that day. Be grateful for that day. Take that day on, and then we'll worry about the next day.
Amen.
So,
and remember to pay your bills.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth.
Brush the teeth.
All right. Drink
Wash
some
your
water.
face. If something happened where
Wash
kids
your
start
back.
brushing their teeth and forget to wash their face, it's crazy work.
How you do that?
They kind of coincide together since you was a kid. Wash your face and brush your teeth before you do anything.
Say your prayers before you go to bed.
And when you wake up in the morning.
And when you wake up in the morning, thank God for another day.
When you get in the car.
Yeah, keep God first.
And before you clock in.
And go vote.
And when you go to lunch. Depending on where you work. So, yeah. Y'all good? Yeah. So, y'all know the deal. Again, nothing but love over here. Keep moving. Elevate, don't spectate. And we're going to keep doing what we do. So, tap in with us again next week. And, with that being shared, we are the Day Ones. So, keep your mind right.
Keep your circle tight.
And we out here.